everyone. I hope you are all doing well and I sound fine and everything's gravy. It has been a hot minute. Okay, great. Just double checking stream. I sound fine, so that's a plus. Woo! Sorry, I know I sound unenthused, but I'm really, really thrilled. I'm so excited to be back to playing this game. I really, really am. Let me turn that puppy up just a tad. There we go. Just for me. Yeah. It's been like 2 months, which is funny because we are like 2 streams away from completely finishing this game, so I kind of dropped the ball on that one. But we're back here now, and we're going to see this through, and that's what matters. So too much happened last time on Dragon Ball Z for me to recount, but I'll try to go through it as we're in business. But first, let me load game real quick. So, our playthrough is currently at 24 hours and 37 minutes in length. We are level 35 with Zidane. I've been grinding quite a lot off screen to get everybody where they need to be because we haven't really been grinding this playthrough, and we got a lot of tricky stuff coming up. So I wanted to make sure that we would be up to stuff. With that out of the way, let us get back into it. Exciting. Alright, I'm gonna kill stream preview. That's like the first thing I'm gonna do. And then we're in business. Tight. Alright, so last time on Dragon Ball Z, we obtained this, the Hildegard 3. Or Hildegard 2, something like that. Either way. I forgot we can run into encounters on the overworld. I don't know how tricky the ones here are. This is an area I shouldn't be at for a minute. I feel like this intro is a little broken because Steiner's floating, but neither here nor there. Okay, decent damage. Well, back into the thick of it, I suppose. I'll focus just a wee bit. Finally, Vivi can learn his, like, big boy spells that'll carry him through the rest of the game. So that's cool, as long as no one dies first. Nice job, Aiko. So much damage. This is, again, running through the Steam Deck, so significantly better performance. Also, I got Zidane, the best weapon I could possibly get him at this point in the game, via synthesis, so he's got that going for him, and that's sure to help a great deal. I also upgraded the others' things, but I don't know if that'll be consistent throughout the end of the game. I'm also a little unclear what is doing the most damage to this guy. There we go. My solution's kind of to just spam, like, every form of magic and just see which one does the most damage. Then I'm like, okay, that one, and I just spam it. It's kind of my philosophy with that sort of thing. Ah, nice, you learned level up. How convenient, considering that you leveled up. Also, this will probably be our team layout until, like, end of the game, if I can help it. This is, like, the quintessential party IMHO. Is Zidane, Vivi, Steiner, and Aiko. Because as soon as she joins the party, she just kind of takes Dagger's spot, and she's a better healer and has better summons anyway, and, like, I don't know. It's silly how much the game keeps Dagger away from you. So that's kind of on her. Anyway, Aiko just equipped level up, so that's good. What's healer do while I'm here? Sorry to go through this immediately. Restores target's HP. Well, I guess that'd be good to have. But also max MP by 10 sounds convenient. Okay, well that sounds better in the long run. I feel like your things don't cost as much as other people. MP plus 10 though. What would that increase it by? That's like an extra 2 casts of something, maybe. Do ability up. That's fine. I guess I'll touch everybody up while I'm here. I don't know why they don't have their good stuff equipped. Ability up, duh. Alert is good to have if someone doesn't have it, but I'm sure someone does. HP plus 10, yes. Accuracy plus 2, yes. That's good for you. Vivi, my main man. Home slice. Ability up. I don't know why you don't have these things equipped. They're pretty important. Zidane, you're whatever. You can have alert. You need that. So I guess these other things don't matter. I just hate back attacks. They're really annoying. Also, if I sound a little nasally, we went on a big Disney trip a while back, and I'm kind of still recovering because I got the big sick after. So that's what's going on there. Let's see. I guess I can make sure everyone has their best equipment. I'll just kind of hit optimize on everybody. Because I'm pretty sure everyone has everything they need. Especially you. Epic. That's the good stuff. Kiraga Might Jewel. Yep, you got everything. Awesome. So, we are in the clear. Sargetarnus is the best weapon that we can get for Zidane right now. I always pronounce it like that. I'm pretty sure that's one of the worlds on the Aether servers in 14, and that's the one that I happen to be in. I've always pronounced it Sargetarnus when it's Sargetanus. It's Sargetanus. So, oopsie doodle. Anyway, first things first, we're gonna hop in this bad boy, and we're gonna fly around while I ramble about the plot. Why am I descending? Oh, because I'm stupid and I forgot how this thing flies. Zidane left his pilot's license at home. Ah! I love the airship theme. I love flying around. I love this stupid game. This is my favorite part. Like, everything opens up, even though it happens really late in the story, so it doesn't matter. But it's still so fun. And, like, as far as I know, there's no encounters, so it's just a blast. Look, there's the Lifa tree. You remember that? Fuck Disc 2. We're out of that noise. We're just zooming. We're having a gay old time. Ah! Sorry, I had a momentary lapse in judgment. And then down here, you know, that's where we ran into Kuja last. His joint's in one of those holes. You know, we love Kuja's holes. Always have, always will. And yeah, so last time on Dragon Ball Z, something, Kuja, something, Dagger cut her hair, and it was like a really big moment. Sid's wife was like, hey, Kuja is working with these people, like, from Terra, and that's like a whole thing. You don't know what that is, but it's like a whole other planet. And they're trying to siphon our planet, and it's like really bad, so they're trying to kill our planet to save their own. So that's bad. We should probably stop that. So I'm pretty sure that's what we're doing now. Last I checked. We'll be heading to a big boy dungeon called Ipsen Castle soon. And that, along with all the other little locations we'll be going to, is the goal of this stream. So, Ipsen Castle is right about there on the map. Okay, got it. Just double checking what needs to be done. Okay, let's get it. Soon as I point us the right way. There we go. I love the Hildegard. It's so freeing when you get the airship in a Final Fantasy game. It's like such a really, really big deal of a thing to get. Because, like, the whole world opens up. And previously, it's like you can only visit, like, one area at a time and so on. But now it's not that. There's the castle. You remember here? We got lost. This is where we got lost. And now we're not anymore. We are found. For we are with party again. Let's save again just to make sure I don't flub anything up. I guess I could use a tent. Yeah, I got like 10 of those. That's fine. It's fine. You never really see that on the overworld. I don't really do that in the streams. Okay, so Ipsen's Castle. Where were we? I might fumble a little bit with, like, remembering everybody's name, so I might accidentally call, like, you know, Vivi Benji or something like that. I might fumble just a little bit, so bear with me. Is this the old castle Hilda told us about? I'd really like to be able to read. What a strange-looking place, like it's upside down or something. Like Castlevania Symphony of the Night. All right, I'll take 3 of you with me. The rest of you secure the spot. Hey, Zidane. Huh? What's up, Amaranth? I work alone. Oh, now you work alone? You've been with me for like how many hours? And you're like, yeah, this one I want to go alone. Always have, always will. Dude, you are surrounded by like how many people? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 people. And you're like, yeah, I've always been alone. Always been something of a loner. This is why I hate Amaranth. One of like a billion reasons. He's talking about deadweight. Bro, you're the deadweight. You suck. Mushroom head looking ass. I don't know why you bother carrying deadweight all the time. What's your point? I'm saying working alone beats working in a team any day, and I'm gonna prove it. Hilda said there's some key here to break the seal, am I right? Yeah? Let's see who finds it first. I'll be going by myself, of course. I almost read that as the person's name. For funnies, I'll do it. Seondok, you selfish, ignorant fool! Calm down, Rusty. But... apparently this choice doesn't matter, so it's like, yeah, fuck him. I don't want him in my party anyway. He was pretty clutch during that last big boss fight with, like, Dagger and the others, though. Okay. I don't know what you're thinking, but if that's what you want, it's okay by me. Well, aren't you an agreeable fellow? Well, see you later. Are you sure about this, Zidane? What can I do? I can't change the way he thinks. Let's get going, everyone. We'll beat Amaranth to his own game. Alright, good thing I already have my quintessential party. Just for giggles, I have been leveling them up, but... not Quina. Quina is probably going to stay like this, which will be annoying later. During this stream, there is going to be a segment where I have to use Quina, and that's going to be just a little annoying. Also, while I'm here, I'm going to quickly check on stream to make sure the audio is good. Because while I was recording Kingdom Hearts 2 last time, the game audio was too loud and no one told me. Weird. Okay, it's just because there's no, like, in-game audio. That's kind of a sucky point to check it on stream. That's funny. We'll see what we do here. Should probably get in the joint first. Such a big staircase. I do love the pre-rendered backgrounds. I love what the Moguri mod does to them. Just kind of spruces them up. There's the motif! Woo! Ipsen's castle. Now let's quickly listen in again. Okay, awesome. Sorry to keep doing that. Again, like, that last stream kind of messed me up in, like, worrying about this sort of thing. Also, let's get the RPG in here again. It's very fun. I like doing it. Exclamation point, RPG. And you can do the RPG, too, if you type in exclamation point, RPG. It carries over your progress, so, you know, when I stream, see there's attempt 25, it's kept track of every time I've done it. It does it for everyone else, too, and there's, like, in-game rewards and all kinds of junk you can do. It's a blast. Also, I'm pretty sure this is the dungeon that I have to equip everyone with their, lowest grade weapons. So, while we're here, let's do that. And that's right when I got the good thing, too. That's annoying. Alright, anyway. Octagon. Broadsword. Air racket. So basically, the less damage a weapon does, the more damage it will do in this dungeon. The rest of my equipment is fine. It is just the main weapon for some reason. And that's the gimmick with this dungeon. As a kid, it took me a long time to get through this, because I was wondering why I was doing piss and damage. But now, as a silly adult, I know. What's funny is I had that really bad Prima guide that, like, a lot of people had growing up with this game, where you, like, the deal was, back in the day, you would, like, get magazines to, like, help you out with hard video games, so it's like, oh, Final Fantasy IX, the complete guide. Except this version was like, Final Fantasy IX, the complete guide, but we only tell you 70% of the information, and the other 30%, click on this hyperlink to, like, look it up online on, like, the Square Enix website in the year of our Lord 2001. It was garbage. But it was just helpful enough for me to, like, get through the game just on a casual playthrough, but not really a lot of the like big secrets like Chocograph and like Ozma and things like that. We will not be fighting Ozma. That's the super final boss of this game, which is not a spoiler to say. Technically, I think we could fight Ozma right now, but I will get my shit pushed in, so I will not. Anyway, so this guy only sells garbage to kind of tease to you that like, hey idiot, that's the point of this dungeon, don't forget. I'm gonna buy like 10 of these. Yeah. 4 more. I like even numbers. That's good. Looks good. I guess while I'm here, I'll buy more tents. What am I... Yeah, whatever. Whatever. My stream. My stream, my rules. I'm gonna be stupid. Yeah. That's the ticket. Mognet. Oh, thank goodness. A letter, Kupo. How unusual. I'm so happy, Kupo. I think we completely screwed the Moogle quest. I'm gonna be completely real. From Mogki to Kumo, or Kumul. Hey, Kumul. How are you, Kupo? Us Moogles in Lindblum are all wondering. The same thing these days. Where the heck is Mognet Central? No one knows, Kupo. Do you know where it is, Kupo? It's supposedly very far away, and you can't enter very easily, Kupo. I heard that you can't enter Mognet Central unless you're riding on a chocobo, Kupo. I wonder if that place even exists in this game. Got any mail? I haven't received any mail lately. I just gave you mail. You're lying. Anyway. Let's save, Kupo. Alright. Let's get it. Do I go in here? Yes. Give me the chest. Cat's claws. Oh yeah, it's only gonna give me stupid poopy garbage, so I probably shouldn't bother with these. Ride that pole, Zidane. There you go. Rock that thing. Jump off. No, why would I do that? Can I climb up? Also, I don't have no encounters turned on, so, like, I think we're just really lucky right now. Not exactly on speedrun pace or anything, but we're doing pretty good, all things considered. Where's this lead? Oh, look at that. Where are the encounters? Oh, hello. Yeah, he's right about the castle being upside down. This is weird. Let's jump to the right? I guess I can get back to the ladder, I think. Broadsword. I don't care! There should be, like, one really good item in here just for giggles. I wonder if we'll get God Save the Queen or whatever. What was it? What was it called? What's like the really Excalibur 2, I think? That's the one where like if you get through the game in under like X amount of hours, like 11 or something, you get it. I think I have the box like checked for the Moggery mod to just give it to me. Just because I've always wondered what it does, and this is my playthrough, and I'm like, you know, what the hell. Did I already climb up here? I think I did. I might be having a moment. I don't know why I keep thinking I can Metal Gear this and just slide down. Forgive me, I hate sneezing. That was frustrating. I'm so sorry. I'm also just happy to be streaming regularly again. It's really fun for me, and I enjoy it quite a lot. Speaking of, I feel another sneeze coming on because God hates me today. I don't know why. What's this about? This is strange. Examine? It's like a guy riding a horse. Oh, I have a thing for this. Okay, okay. So, examine, push. Yeah, push. It's like a puzzle. I don't know how it's a puzzle, but it is. Pound. Thank you very much. Try something drastic. Which I guess is Thing? Oh yeah, Thing. I keep stream notes for myself so I don't get too lost. Push. he's getting there. Try something drastic. Or do I pound one more time? Now we get to try something drastic. I wonder what Zidane thinks something drastic is. Just the good old run and attack? Yeah. Did the Kiryu kick and everything. Now we're gonna rest. See, giving up fixes all problems. That's the meta here. Yep. Alright. Now we're back. Okay, yeah, see down there? So this is actually showing you that you accidentally opened the path down there in the middle that we could not access before. Do you like Bullets with Butterfly Wings by the Smashing Pumpkins? Gotta say, I've never heard of it, but I'm into it. I know the Smashing Pumpkins is a band, of course. Sorry when you guys got here, the, like, bot also arrived. You're late, Zidane, and I'm the winner. Bro, who asked? See how much time you lose by working with others? Have you figured out how to break the seal? Take a look at that wall. Maybe you can figure it out. But it's no longer my concern. Even though I said that I'd take the key, I guess I'm gonna go kick rocks now, because again, the key to this dungeon is giving up, apparently. I proved myself, right? I don't need to follow you around anymore. You mean that thing you've been doing for the last, like, 8 hours? We may be enemies next time we meet. See ya. And I do the thing where I kick your ass. Whatever. Who does he think he is? Amaranth. It's his way, we can't change him. Even Zidane's like, he's Amaranth. He's doing the Amaranth thing. Hello, hello. Alright, so. Just gonna take all these. There's something written on it. My powers protected high atop a fairy mountain. I have written that down to check out after stream, though. I love discovering new music. Let's see, this one too. My powers protected underwater, surrounded by the earth. Water mirror. And this one, my powers protected behind a tornado. Must be Oklahoma. It's where the wind shrine is. That means this one too. My powers protected under the shaking ground. Earth mirror. Well, looks like we got what we came here for. Let's go. You were looking at that mirror for a long time. Did you find anything? Like Hilda said, those things on the wall must have something to do with the seal. Let's think about that later. We need to get out. Return the mirror. Return the slab. Who's there? It's the slab guy! Energy flow interrupted. Energy to Terra. You dare get in the way of Terra's master plan. Okay. My name is Taharaka. Return my mirrors. Collect my pages. You should say please when you ask for things. Fool, you'll regret this. Saying please is beneath me, apparently. Alright, let's see how quick I can bash his brains in. I think he has a really good thing I can steal, according to my notes. Yep. The Orichalcyon? I spelt it incorrectly. Alright. First things first. You're getting slowed. And I'm stealing. Something tells me that... Oh, slow didn't work. I was told it was weak to status effects. That's fun. Oh, I got it first! That's funny. Not even bothering anymore, then. Let's see. I wonder if summons would be tight. That's a new one I got. Let's see what it does. Guess I'll bonk him for the rest of the duration of this fight. So I was kind of thinking that'd take a while. Terra Homecoming. I might have used this before and forgot. It's been like 2 months. Oh yeah, that's the Carbuncle one. I'm glad the summons in this game aren't as long as they are in 7. I'll say that. Like they're really flashy and cool, but they know to not take their time. I don't remember how long 8s are, but I imagine it doesn't matter since you're summoning for a lot of that game, so it wouldn't matter if it's 2 seconds or 3 minutes, it's still annoying. Summon the Eidolon Medivh. Water. Strike the enemy with water sword. That sounds cute, I'll do that. Wash him down the drain, good old, like, itsy bitsy spider style, since he's all bugged out. I haven't had to heal, which is a good sign. At this point, I'm just kind of memeing on the guy. Probably shouldn't have cast Phoenix, since it affects the party and not the enemy. Probably should have paid attention before hitting that button. What's the damage? Oh, only 299 damage. Good thing Steiner is some of the best, you know, defensive equipment in the game right now. Well, at the very least, it's cool to see what the summons do. Oh, that is pretty. Phoenix almost looks 2D in that render. I love the after effect. So at least it doesn't just affect the party like I thought. It looks like it's affecting the boss, too. Okay, well that's something. Getting achievements at the very least. Completely blocked. Get destroyed. I think I've already summoned Fenrir. But might as well since I'm summoning everything else. Thundaga. Just punches him into the stratosphere. That's a really goofy one. Oh yeah. Time to move. Get ready for the awesome might of 276 damage. This guy who's carrying the real competitor, Patrick Star, who would probably do more damage than this boss. I'll just have Ico's standard attack. Probably only got 2 more turns left in him, I'm being real. Compact, that's something I haven't seen yet. Nothing a Blizzaga can't fix. Probably just saying only use, like, magic attacks. He attacks if his tail is up. We're doing that thing. Do the water sword thing. I actually wasn't paying attention when I saw how much damage that did. Also, I should be trancing with these idiots. Why aren't I doing that? Yeah, this'll kill him. Tidal Flame. Gonna run out of MP with Steiner soon. Bet this kills him. Dead. Oh, quite the opposite. That was only 69 damage, which is funny, but not quite what I was looking for. Let's try that again. What are we hitting him with? Solution 9? Grand Lethal. Let's try Solution 9. That seems like single target. Again, I'm just really kid out. The counterattack did him in. It wasn't even the Solution 9. Awesome. There they go with that. Well, that worked out better than I thought. I kind of thought that dungeon would take longer. One is all is one. You'll never break the seal. So glad this bug can speak English for my convenience. Let's see, how we doing? I guess I'll throw a ether down. Yeah. Okay. and just cram potions down their throat. The RPG way. Alright. Onward and upward, I suppose. Let's get another RPG in here. If you hit !RPG, you can play an in-stream RPG. That will show up on the top right, and it carries over between streams, and you can just kind of go to town. As you see, this is my 26th attempt, and it's very fun. I enjoy it quite a lot. As for game, let me consult my handy-dandy notebook. So. Alright, we're just going back to that room. Got it. That one down there that I thought I was going to begin with, but apparently not. There we are. Oh, back onto the ladder, Zidane. How's everybody's day? I haven't really had much going on today. I've just kind of been, like... got Rod from chess, that's funny. I've just kind of been hanging out. Nothing really major today. Made, what is it? The baked potatoes. I made a bunch of those. That was fun. Other than that, nothing really. Just like a lot of cooking today. Whew. It's kind of like a lull in the week where it's like, okay, I haven't, like, it's too early because I have, like, a new week coming up to, like, set ambitions, but it's just late enough to where I feel like I should have them figured out by now. So I'm just kind of in, like, a lull, I suppose. So I've just been really excited to stream because that's something to do. Like, my game time is when I stream. I got, like, I got more shorts out for the VOD channel. And I edited some content for Wii Scrubs, which is my more, like, you know, heavily edited stuff for the other channel where I play games with my friends sometimes. Just a lot of content. But nothing I'd say is, like, outwardly, like, memorable from, like, my perspective. These guys are really annoying in 14. These are the ones where, like, anytime they, like, go to do a big attack, you have to, like, turn your whole character to look away. It's been pretty good. Sorry, I've been lurking for a bit. Nah, you're completely fine. I enjoy just having people here at all. It's very nice. I hope you're having a good time. The Final Fantasy IX streams tend to be a little more chill. I just like sharing the game with people because it's one of my favorites ever. Alrighty. And we're pretty close to the end. Jump to the left. Right now we're just playing backtrack game where we get back to where we were. And I fumble remembering where to go. Aaron Hansening this up. Down, down, down. Almost clicked the button to jump back right where I was. We'll get it eventually. It'll be fun, I just don't understand it. Yeah, you're unfortunately like 26 hours into a full-length RPG, so it's probably a little confusing. We're in a big upside-down castle trying to find traces of a guy who's trying to, like, siphon this planet's energy and kill everyone on it to power his homeworld, which is really bad. So it's kind of like an empathetic villain situation, like Thanos, I suppose, but it's just a little more complicated than that because everybody has their own motivations and whatnot. It's a lot going on. So there's that down there, and I need to remember how to get back to the main area so I can access it. I think I was just here. Yes. Going down. There we go. And if this is the area I was just in, I'm gonna throw a fit. I'll try this. I don't think I did this path, so I'll go to the left. I think. No. Climb up just a little more. Yeah, because I can't reach that. Alright. Down we go. Some nice stuttering on the ground there. Yeah, that's basically it. Bad people, upside down castle. I don't think good people live in upside down castles. So, I think that's probably a good sign that there might be something on not on the up and up. Maybe I just keep climbing upwards? No, 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 not at all, actually. What's annoying is I just did this and you would think I remember, but no, not at all. And that takes me to where I was, so it's got to be up here. Yeah, maybe they're upside down. They look at the world from a warped point of view. On to the right. No, that just leads back to the chest. I don't take very detailed stream notes. That's kind of my folly. Jump to the right side of the chandelier and climb back up to the first area. Well, that'd be tight if I knew where the chandelier was. Upside down. I couldn't do much better. I just kind of, like... Sounds right. Just kind of smacking him around. That will do it. And Aiko, you stand in the corner and be useless while I knock this guy around. Thundaga looks so damaging in comparison to the other two. Wonderful. Now I know I was just here twice, but it's okay. There's a plan. I have a plan. It involves going back into this room and like. No, that's not what I wanted to do. No, get me out of this room. I'm gonna start crying on stream. This is the end for me. Is there a way? That just takes me back to where I was. I keep going in big circles. So. Oh yeah, the animation, like the battle animations are gorgeous. That was like one of the reasons I fell in love with this game as a kid, was like watching my mom play it in like the early 2000s. And like, when your only experience with games is like, you know, Sonic 1 and like old Super Nintendo stuff, it was kind of mind-boggling to see. Even though there was much better stuff out at the time. Alright, let's try the ladder again. Alright, so you hit your head there. Let's jump to the left. Before this song drives me insane, I must find the way out of here. I should just be able to jump to the left and right, but I cannot. Like here? That's clearly the way back up. That's not what the game has in mind. Oh, I loved Resident Evil on the GameCube. I recently replayed Resident Evil 1, like the GameCube remake, and it was very good. Whoa. Jump off the ladder. But also, the voice acting in the original is just too funny. So it's fun to replay. I kind of just do it for that. Okay. We are not entering that room again. We are going back down. And at some point, I will look at myself in the mirror and wonder where I went wrong. No, that's not what I wanted. See, that's always the thing with these dungeons. It's happened like a stream or two ago, where I was in a long dungeon, and it was like, okay, I got through that really quickly. That's very good. And then on like the way out, I got completely lost and turned around. We are fleeing this fight. I don't know if Tonberries are as strong in this game as they were in 7, but they will just gut you and kill you instantly. That's kind of their gimmick. You see how they're shuffling closer? If they stab you, you die instantly. Their appearance is very unassuming. Run, guys, run! Get out of there! They're coming! Get out. When do they run? Oh no. Let's see what I... Gutted. Okay, we're gonna have to nuke them. Okay, so as to not cause any uh-ohs, I'm probably gonna have to just... Ooh! Alright, Vivi and Zidane, I'm relying on you to get us out of here. Begging on my hands and knees, please, get me out. That's like the worst encounter we could have gotten in this dungeon. That was excellent. I almost whipped out the cheats just so I wouldn't have to deal with that, because we would have lost so much progress. That would have been the icing on the cake, let me tell you. Never really got into it. Yeah, I do have very distinct memories when I was younger of like seeing those games and being too scared to get past like the intro segment. There's like a thing in like Resident Evil 0 where you're on a train and it like opens and like in the very first room there's zombies, and it scared me so much that like I couldn't even look at the game when it was on. All right. There must be okay, that's a chest. Not exactly what I was looking for. I really, really wish he could just jump down. But that's not quite what we're doing here. What's so funny is I very rarely get people, like, coming here to Yap, which, like, is my favorite. And I feel like when they do, I just bore them to tears, because that's when I happen to get lost. Let's see, that'll just take me back to where I was. But at this point, maybe there's a way around. There is not, and I probably already checked that. If he could just jump to the left here, that'd be good, but he can't do that. So how do I access that portion? Because he can jump off to the right, but not to the left. Like, you used to watch so many movies, and like one day it scared me so much. Well, at least you're not missing much. I liked the movies as a kid, but like, you know, we had like the trilogy, and like the first 3 are really good. I think the second one's actually a pretty decent, like, weird, like, mix of... Oh, thank goodness. That's where I needed to go. Stupid Upside Down Castle is so upside down that the entrances are, like, obscured because they're not where they should be. Anyway, the second movie is, like, a weird adaptation of Resident Evil 2, and it does a decent job, like, but Jill Valentine's in it for some reason, and she was in 3, like, she was in Raccoon City, so I guess it makes sense. But, like, none of the Resident Evil characters are the main characters. They get killed off pretty quickly, and it's almost like they realize, oh snap, we kind of needed those guys, so they, like, find a way to res them later. and it doesn't tie into the games whatsoever. It's just its own weird amalgamation. The first one's like an okay horror movie if you ignore that it's supposed to be Resident Evil. Like, they're in a big umbrella facility. And I think the plot's pretty engaging because the main character has amnesia and they play that angle better than you'd expect. And then the third movie is just bunk. They're just like in a desert and it's like, oh, Albert Wesker's here. And he's like experimenting on a bunch of people. And oh, look, there's like 50 of like Alice, the main character with amnesia, in like a pod. Ooh, how ominous, how like foreshadowing of something. I don't know. It's one of those things where the director's just like, oh, let's let's add something in here to get people thinking when nobody cared to think in the first place. So why does it matter? Like, this is not a thinking movie. This is a turn my brain off action John Woo-esque movie, because that is what you have concocted here for me. I don't know, I overanalyze plots. That's just kind of what I tend to do. Hey, are you okay? Yeah, that was scary. I guess he accidentally... Yeah, maybe we activated the trap when we reached the top. It's pretty clever. Crazy we didn't step on that sooner. I've been all over this joint. Oh, I'm glad you're okay. Let's go, they're waiting for us outside. I don't think anyways, so like, yeah, that's completely valid. That's kind of what I do now anyway, especially with like anime and stuff. Like, I used to be into like the really big things like Attack on Titan and whatnot, but now I just kind of turn my brain off. It's like whatever I put on is what I put on. Me and my wife made a whole like list of like, we'll only watch like the first episode of something and then judge the series completely based on that. We have a doc of like 50 different anime and like adjacent works that we've watched where we just kind of put on the first episode and just judge the whole thing based on it and then rate it on a scale of 1 to 10. Alright, here's where we go. Finally! Finally, the stupid staircase. 30 minutes later, nearly. I'm gonna cry. I swear, if this takes me back down to the room I was just in... Okay, good. Awesome. Gravy. That's good stuff. Okay, we're gonna have to move some pots now. So... between the 3 pedestals, move them in a circle counterclockwise to complete the puzzle. Okay. So, pretty sure that is just a normal chest. So, move them in a circle counterclockwise. So, clockwise is like this. So, counterclockwise. Got it. Okay. There's probably another pedestal there. And I set this one over here. Hope there's not a third one in here that I'm missing. I guess we'll see. I don't know if this puzzle's mandatory. Okay, that did it. That's all I had to do. I don't know how anyone is supposed to figure that out exactly, but it's cool, I guess. Now we just leave, or do I pick this up? Oh, ancient aroma. All that for, like, some perfume? Alright. I'm messing around. It's probably, like, equipment. Now. Doo-doo-doo. Okay, amaranth down the pole in the south end of the room. Got it. Let me open this first. Air Racket. I'm just excited for this dungeon to be over. I hate this song. Final Fantasy IX is awesome because Final Fantasies 1 through 9 were all composed by one person. His name's Nobuo Uematsu. He's a genius composer, but this was the last game that he worked on, so it's very clear he's kind of like reusing a lot of ideas, and he's just kind of like, you know, tired of the whole thing. And that song in particular is one that I do not like, even though I love the majority of this game's soundtrack. That one just bugs me. very... It's high-pitched. I don't know. There's something about it. Battle theme's always a banger. Every single battle track in Final Fantasy starts with that bass line. And it's like they saw that bass line and were like, let's make a battle theme that is just the bass line, and we, like, build upon it and just, like, make it its own thing. And so it's great. There are 16 mainline Final Fantasy games. Every Final Fantasy game is its own, like, individual continuity, so, like, you don't need to play any of the others if you ever, like, want to get into the franchise. This one just happens to be my favorite. My second favorite is probably 6, and then maybe 1, just, like, the first one, just because I have a lot of nostalgia for it. This one came out on the PS1 originally in the year 2001, I believe. I'm a really big fan. It's like my second favorite game ever, next to Wind Waker, which is a Zelda game. Alright, is there anything else to do in this place? Do I just leave? So I'm getting the impression this was just for that, and now that we have the wind things, we can just kick rocks. But yeah, all of them, every Final Fantasy game is phenomenal. The ones before 7 are, they're on the SNES, and then 1 through 3 are on the NES, but via the Pixel remasters, they've kind of been touched up to where they're, like, you know, more up to par with modern games, but they still have pixelated graphics, but I think there's still a lot to love in them. I think I am going to leave this dungeon, because I'm pretty sure that's what I'm supposed to do. And then I just come back to this room for Amarant. I just have a big passion for this franchise. It's one of my favorite pieces of media that exist. Kind of into the games with an open world, but maybe I'll give these a shot. Yeah, if you're looking for that, I'd very much recommend either 15 or 16. Those are the two most recent ones. 16 especially is phenomenal. 10 out of 10, like, voice acting and visuals. It's all incredible. And 15 is that, but a little less, because it came out on the PS4 in about, like, 2017, I think. And that one's basically, like, 5 guys going on a road trip, and one of them's a prince, and then, like, all hell breaks loose in his, like, home kingdom. And it's kind of like Kingdom Hearts-y combat-wise. It's fun. 16 is more like Devil May Cry in combat style, because after 10... Final Fantasy X, they decided to go in the, like, kind of Bayonetta, like, action game direction, and kind of keeping some of the turn-based stuff. And in, like, the Final Fantasy VII remake stuff, they kind of make a weird hybrid of the two, where it's turn-based, but it's also action-y. I prefer the more turn-based stuff, personally, but it's kind of just a preference, really. Sorry to keep you all waiting. You win, Zidane. You came out first. What? What happened to Amarant? Yeah, because he was supposed to come out before me. He's like, yeah, fuck you, I'm leaving. He was waiting for us at the top and left as soon as we got there. I thought he took off. Is he still inside? You guys wait here. I'm gonna go look for him. Back into the dungeon we go. Luckily, he's pretty close by. Alrighty. Yeah, and again, no knowledge of the prior games is required to play, like, any game in this franchise. There's just, like, little, like, allusions to them and whatnot. That's kind of it. Jump on the pole, Zidane. I think we're going down, and he's going to be to our left. Who's there? And, like, the writing and character work is phenomenal. That's really, like, what the series is known for. That and, like, the music, I'd say. The combat's kind of standard traditional RPG fare because they did invent it. Like, they invented turn-based RPGs. It was, like, Dragon Quest came first, but Final Fantasy I was also being developed at the same time, so they kind of were both copying the same homework and got very different results. Zidane, why did you come back? Amaranth, what happened to you? Also, I'm saying their names differently because it was kind of a stream incentive to where, like, I named them based on, like, you know, frequent chat members and also friends that I know personally. But when I read the dialogue, I say their real names, so that might clear that up. Answer my question. I told you we might be enemies next time we meet. Or did you come to mock me? I mean, you don't look like you've taken damage. Kind of looks like you're just taking a fat nap. You say some strange things. That poll's the first thing I seen in the game. That's fun. The guys outside told me that you hadn't come out yet. That's why I came here looking for you. We don't have anything to do with each other anymore. You don't have anything to gain from this, or do you? I don't understand you. I don't understand the way you think. Who cares about what I have to gain? You need help right now. You don't care? You're willing to put yourself at risk to save me? I mean, it looks like you can get out all by yourself, but I guess, yeah, that is what I have to do. Whatever. Come on, we've helped each other many times since we joined forces. You're a part of the team. That's all that matters. I don't know why I'm doing this, but I can't just walk away. It goes against my nature. And that's what being a part of... And that's what being a part of the team means? Isn't it? Come on, that's enough talk. Let's get out of here. Finally, with all that out of the way, I can leave this dungeon. Yippee. Back up the pole we go. No more of this. No more of this. Finally. Progress. Get me out of here. Before I run into combat and get killed by tonberries. It's like, ooh, that's a good looking pole. Yeah. I'm using a mod called the Maugery mod, which kind of updates all of the textures to be in a higher resolution. Which is good, because back on the PS1, all the backgrounds were pre-rendered. So it's very good that they touched that up. This remaster took forever to come out, because the devs, lost all the files from back then, so they had to, painstakingly remake all this junk. Let's sort out what we found in the castle. On top of this castle is a mural, a map of the world. There were 4 mirrors on the mural. The writing on the mirrors was in a language only I can read. My powers protected under the shaking ground. My powers protected behind a tornado. My powers protected high atop a fiery mountain. And my powers protected underwater surrounded by the earth. I'm sure the mirrors are pointing us to the locations that help us break the seal. What the monster said before he perished provided us with a clue about the seal. I love that they're having to summarize, because it's like they knew this dungeon would take forever to get through. Meaning there is a connection between these 4 seals. Ah, finally back in the airship. So what do we do? Are we going to take each location one by one? One is one, all are one. We're going to conquer all 4 locations at once. We're not going together like we always do? No, I just said that. No, I'm going to drop off 2 of us in each location. I see. Hey, I'll go with Dagger. Wait, why? It's called Ladies First, Zidane, and we girls have things to talk about. Okay, is that okay with you, Dagger? Sure, but where are we going first? Well, the nearest location would be... One of the locations you mentioned is just south of us. Oh, you were listening to us. I've been a sailor for a long time. I'm confident in my sense of direction. Even though we are in the sky, and I guess sailor does not exactly fit what I just said, but whatever. My power is protected underwater, surrounded by the earth. The location must have something to do with water. Why not go there first? We are surrounded by water! This is a continent! Alright, thanks for your help. Please don't hesitate to ask me if you forget your destination. And please remember to equip yourselves properly when we are on board. Okay. Are you going to play me an in-flight movie, too, while you're giving me directions? You're relaxed, buddy. You're beginning to sound like someone I know. My fucking ma. Alright, Aaron, let's go. Yes, sir. Now departing. Alright, so I can finally get my main party back in. Steiner, and Vivi, and Aiko. Wonderful. Oh, I missed this. Alright, so. First things first. I can equip everyone again, but I'll probably wait till we're on the ground. We're going to the Water Shrine, which is actually not far from here. They were right about that part. It's actually right there. Water Shrine. I guess I just drop them off. Are you going to be okay by yourselves? You're the one who suggested we split up. What? Don't you trust me and Dagger? It's not that I don't trust you. You just wanted to pair up with Dagger. You better get going. We need to take all points simultaneously. If you drive a boat in the sky, I'd say you're a sailor. Yeah, but it just feels like there should just be a new word for that at that point. Where are you going next, and who are you going to drop off? My power's protected high atop a fiery mountain. I think I'll ask Freya and Amaranth to take that location. Alright, now get going. Don't make us ladies wait. I'll be back to get you guys soon. Now that the men are gone, we can do all the girl talk we want. What are you guys going to yap about? Girl talk? Alright, well now that guy's gone. Next on the agenda, we are going to look at where to go next. We're going to the Fire Shrine, which is at the top of the map, so we are redirecting course up here. I mean, a pilot? Yeah, that's probably what I'd go with. Bingo, Fire Shrine. I love that they're like, how are we gonna be able to figure out where these places are? I don't know. Use your eyes. Like, look at this. We're going to overheat. Just a little closer. Zidane, the heat is going to kill the engine if we get any closer. Okay, when we get closer to the volcano, you two head for the shrine's entrance. Why do I have to go with her? Because I said so? Oh, sorry, did you want to go with Aiko? Exactly. No, thanks. Good luck. Alright, our next destination is protected behind a tornado. Pairing up with Steiner and Quina seems like a bad idea. I think I'll ask Vivi to babysit Steiner. Alright, our next destination is the Wind Shrine. Okay, just go directly north. Alright. That should be around here. It's not as obvious as the other two, though. Let me see. I feel like I'm gonna overshoot it. There it is. Okay, that's the Water Shrine. I was just there, I think. Or maybe not. Let me see. Yeah, that is the Water Shrine. I was just there. At worst, I might consult the map again, because I was just looking at that. Oh, that is not obvious at all. Okay. It's actually right here. This does not look like a wind shrine, but that's fine. Wow, the wind's strong. It's the wind shrine, so it's protected by strong gusts. Be careful not to get blown away. I guess Steiner's equipped for this, at least. There's no need to worry, Master Vivi. Just follow me. Okay. See, there's nothing to fear. Really? Bye, Master Vivi. You're okay because you're wearing armor. Let us move forward, Master Vivi. Yeah, it's just a hole. It's like a little triangle in the ground. Are they going to be okay? But I'm with Quina. I should worry about myself. Reading that sentence at face value, I'm with Dr. Freaky. I should be worried. Feels it on brand. We should check our equipment and see what blue magic Dr. Freaky can use. My power is protected under the shaking ground, huh? That is the game telling me to quickly readjust my equipment because I'm going to have to throw down, and Quina is like 10 levels under everyone else. But luckily, Zidane going to be carrying the fight, so it's fine. What? Who's that? I'll show you. I'll show you exactly why I named them Dr. Freaky. There they are. That was like a stream incentive. Everybody chose the name. Nobody wanted to be affiliated with them, so I just kind of put a bunch of names in a roulette, and Dr. Freaky won. So, let's see. Gastro Fork is still your best weapon. And, like, their whole gimmick as a character is that they eat things. They're the blue mage, so what that means is that they eat enemies and get to use their abilities on others. They're my least favorite party member, aside from maybe Amarant, because to use them just requires a lot of work since you have to, like, eat every enemy, and it's just annoying. I will be saving. Yeah. And then that should be good. Alright, looks good. On to the next bout. The Earth Shrine is in that location. It's on, like, the top right. Yeah, they use a big fork to stab people, too. They're basically like the Gourmands or whatever from Kirby. And their deal is, like, as a race, they just use, like, a lot of Qs. So, like, Q-U, so, like, Quail, Quile, things like that. Let's see, where is this Earth Shrine? It's around here. Pink guy. Yeah, kinda. That is not the Earth Shrine. At least I get to listen to this bumping track. While I do more bumming around. That's probably it. Yeah. Can't just have a triangle in the middle of nowhere and it not do anything. Let's get going. Thankfully, as far as I know, this is a boss fight and not a dungeon. Ah, Zidane, you want to go with me? Well, I sort of got stuck with the leftovers. Even Zidane doesn't want anything to do with them. You no have time to explain. I so happy. Huh? Their old saying in my tribe. Leftovers good. Yeah, because he's a chef. That's like their whole like race. That's like what they do is cook for other people. They just love cooking. Let's hope we find good things in this cave. It's probably full of good food. Always thinking about the the good things in life. Is no one here? Is empty. Yeah. In fact, as a character, this is like one of their only extended sequences. What is Kekid? I must say, I might have missed that one. Did we die? This place is empty. It's too quiet. They probably got scared of us and ran away. I hope so. I hate it when you fret like that. That's why I always worry about you. What are you talking about? No, nothing. I just have a lot of things on my mind. Look out. I guess they're all struggling. Okay, I guess I did get through that. That's good. I was kind of worried I just got, you know, game overed there. We almost flat like pancake. I hope there aren't too many more of those. Dagger, please be safe. I'm sorry, I didn't hear you. Oh, which thing? It's a trap, be careful. Let's go, Aiko. Ha, this place to put mirror. Yeah, I think I might have got lost in the sauce. I think I forgot what the question was. What is Kekid? What is Kekid? Is that like a thing that was said that I forgot about? Let's see. Oh, yeah. Been waiting for you. Alright, this is the big uh-oh. That was too easy. It must have been disappointing for you. Yeah, they kind of have, like, an implied backstory, like, thing together, but it hasn't been elaborated on. And I kind of forgot. Oh, yeah, Marilith! So the thing here is we're doing, we're doing the Four Fiends from Final Fantasy 1. They're kind of, like, slipping them in here as, like, a reference, or it's like, okay, you have to fight all Four Fiends from the first game as, like, a thing. It's cute. It's just Kuja said. He said I should expect intruders. Yeah, it's something you can buy with points. Oh, I see, I see. Are you under Kuja's command? He's not a good person. Why you work for him? No, we are the Guardians of Terra. Guardians of Terra? Yes, we are the Guardians of Terra, filled with the power of Terra itself. Terra is the, like, opposing planet that's trying to, like, siphon the life force from this one. What is Terra? We did not become Guardians to chat with mortals. We deserve pleasure from ending your worthless life. Derive. Just to prove how powerful you are? So you understand, but will that knowledge help you? Foolish. What? He just leaves. Picking fights with strangers in a place like this. I used to know someone like that. He was a loser. He refused to find beneficial ways to use his power. Instead, he'd seek out people to fight. Micah. Micah. Amaranth. What are you talking about? We'll show you what he means. Interesting, but you'll regret this. Oh yeah, totally. Feel free. Finished already? Such weaklings. Those are kind of my two strongest party members. If they wanted, they could just wreck shop. He's too fast. I can't target him with my magic. We can't take him on with just the two of us. I'm pretty sure, like, my threat's the main one, and then they deal with theirs off screen, but there will be a point later on where I get to fight all of them again. We can defeat this monster if we work together. So, which of you will perish first? Silence, I shall vanquish you. What? Master Vivi, I shall attempt to hold him down. You attack him with your magic while I hold him down. This seems really reckless and stupid. What if I miss the target? I trust you, Vivi. Okay. Oh, I get it now. Something you can buy with points. Okay, I see, I see. What does that mean? That might be one of the ones that's, like, built into Twitch. Let's see. Oh, get naked. Yeah. Okay, yeah, I got it. So... yeah, I'll tell you when you're back. That's just a funny. Sorry, it's just the two of us. Did you have a feast prepared? You no worry, we eat everything. So you're attempting to conquer all 4 shrines at once. How futile. We'll see about that. Must try eating before we give up. What will you lower life forms do on Terra? We won't know until we get there. Must eat to find out what tastes good is my lesson from traveling around the world. Good, I shall show you the true meaning of fear. This is Lich, one of the 4 fiends. Followed by Marilith. What was it? Marilith, otherwise known as Kraken. I forget the Earth one. Oh wait, this is the Earth one. Yeah, Marilith, Kraken, and... what is it? Remembering. It's one of the D&D ones. Oh my god, just nuked him. Well, it's okay. I don't need him for this fight anyway, I guess. Not Leviathan. Oh well, I'll remember later. Bahamut? No. Tiamat. There it is. Finally. Probably shouldn't have used my trance. I probably should have saved it for him. So this is tricky. Only 100. Oh, I did a stupid. I see. Well, how about I just... yeah. There we go. There we go. Now with Dyne, I can Solution 9 this. Let's see how much this one does. Burned the crap out of my eyes with a welder yesterday night. Oh, yikes, that's rough. Also, I haven't answered your question. For some reason, I just completely missed the bit where it's like, oh, it's something I could buy with your channel points. I think I misspelt it. It's Get Naked, but don't worry. It's a joke. So, with my stream avatar, there's just one option that was made by, like, my wife who designed this for me, where they just don't have clothes, and, like, there's nothing there, of course. It's just, like, a joke. It's just, like, one of the things I can do. I have, like, alternate costumes for them, so there's, like, this one, for example, that I used to use in streams early on, but this is kind of, like, my preferred one to use. Yeah, it's really stupid. That's also why it like costs the most. So the idea is someone would like get that, and then I'd be forced to use it for like the whole stream. Wonder if everyone's okay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're waiting for us by now. Right, we go back to the airship now. Yes, and I also take these off because I don't need them anymore. As soon as I remember the combination. Almost there. There we go. Yeah, we did an oopsie and forgot to, even though I left the ship to do it, re-equip everyone with their better equipment, so they were doing tiddlywinks and damage, and it was kind of trouble. Zidaane's unbelievable, asking us ladies to fight a monster like that. What's wrong, Aiko? Oh, I completely forgot, and we're all alone, too. What is it? There's a question I need to ask you. That was like the whole point, I imagine. I've been waiting for a chance to ask you for a long time. Is your thing supposed to be blank? No. So what I probably did is I, like, closed it. So let me just, like, boop. There we go. Yeah, that fixed it. I have to have, like, things open on my screen in a certain order or else they won't display properly. It's like a whole thing. We have to ask the question before I can answer. Do you love Zidane? What? Why? You have to answer me. Do you love him or not? So she's kind of like a little sister to Dagger in like this weird way, because they're both from the same tribe, but their tribe got wiped out. And Dagger was like delivered to another kingdom at like a very early age because she happened to look like the daughter of like the queen or whatever that had died like a couple months back. So she lived her whole life not knowing anything about her heritage. And then she met up with Aiko, like, during this game's plot, and it's like, oh, yeah, we're, like, connected, and it's, like, a whole thing. So that's kind of the gimmick with these two. It's the airship. Zidane's back. Did you say something, Dagger? Let's go, Aiko. Hey, wait, that's not fair. It's like, I wasn't thinking about that, but now that you brought it up, I guess now I am. Well, now that we have everything, we need to head to the Shimmering Island. Alright, I was gonna cut stream around this point, but honestly, we're making really good time. Hey Amaranth, I didn't know you were here. Yeah, I kind of thought that each of those would take longer, so I'm glad they didn't. So, we'll go to the Shimmering Island, then to Terra? Yeah, it's near Estagaza. It won't take long. Tell me something. What motivates you to do this? Yeah, I guess to find out what Kuja's after is the primary concern. I want to find out what Kuja's after. I also want to know more about the planet Terra. Can't resist the urge to step into the unknown world, huh? What, do you think I'm going there just to satisfy my curiosity? Am I wrong? No, I guess you're right. I'm beginning to understand why he won and I lost. Maybe it's because you suck and I don't. Because you're a bad character. I lost against his way of thinking. My beef with him is that he's introduced so late in the game's plot, and he's just kind of a nothing character. He has a lot of good moments with Zidane, but like as an individual, he doesn't have a lot going for him. Okay, feel free. How often do you stream, though? I stream at least twice a week. That's kind of like my whole thing. Typically on Wednesdays and Saturdays at 10 p.m., like 10:30 p.m. CST. I typically run between like around 3 hours, and that's just kind of what I do. I stream a lot of JRPGs and some platformers. At some point in the future, I'll be doing a marathon of like every Sonic game. That's just kind of like an incentive that was recently met, so I'm kind of prepping for that. And yeah, after this long JRPG, I have like some plans for the next one, but still not quite sold on what I want to do just yet. And yeah, that's just kind of the whole deal. I typically stream by myself, but sometimes I have friends join. We recently did a big like Archipelago randomizer stream for like Majora's Mask. And that was a good old time. Yeah, as far as my stream notes go, that's all I have written. I'm going to continue into the Shimmering Island, but that is a sequence I will probably take a bit. And then I'll end stream maybe at the next save point. But if you have anywhere to go, just, you know, don't let me hold you up. I enjoy the company, but I'm having a good time. Let's see. I also have a VOD channel that I keep up to date of like all the VODs that go up, and I post a lot of shorts of like the key like highlight moments. What is going on here? Oh, it's because I'm at the Earth Shrine, so like it's all shaky. I chose a weird place to park. Let's save while I'm here. And get everyone's equipment in order too, so I don't fumble that like last time. And then I'll save again, because I'm just neurotic. Alright, get back in here. Let's save. So now that we've opened up a waypoint, we are going to be taking that entrance to Terra. So we're basically jumping to another planet. But the group is not aware of that. And I believe the Shimmering Isle is in the dead center of the map. That's what I remembered, anyhow. Oh, we'll find it. The map's only so big. Yeah, that's fair. I'm so glad you're having a good time. I definitely do what I can to keep things interesting, even though it's a lot of yapping in RPGs. Let's see. Currently, we are looking for the Shimmering Isle, so I assume if I see an isle that is shimmering, that's probably the one I gotta go to. Perchance it is over here. Well, there's the fire one. There's the Lifa tree. You look out your window, you'll see it's like a whole in-flight log. Where is it? It's gotta be in the middle. Like, naturally, if a big ol' island's going to erupt out of nowhere, it's probably gonna be in like the middle of the ocean. So I'll just follow that trail around. Yeah, that's always something that's bothered me about, like, streamers in general, is, like, there's people with, like, 2,000 followers who just, like, will just play a game and just go, like, completely silent for, like, 15 minutes, and then when they do talk, it's the Sniper Wolf kind of talking, where it's like, oh yeah, I like that jump. That's a good thing I just did. like not interacting with like stream or anything. It's like I'd kill to have people talking to me. That's typically when I tend to go quiet, is when like no one's talking. But even then, like if like no one was here, I'd still at least be like saying things and talking, because you know, you never know when someone's going to show up, and if you're just quiet, they're going to leave immediately. At least I would. I never understood that meta. Especially when I'm lost and, like, just bumming around. It's like, that is prime time for, like, okay, what are we doing? What's the most recent, like, dinner you had? Like, there's so many conversational topics that are just, like, really easy that, like, anyone can come up with. And, like, I don't know why people just go mute. But speaking of getting lost, I would really like to know where to go. And I refuse to look it up, because it cannot be far. This overworld is only so big, and it is a shimmering island, so it's got to be at sea. The PlayStation 1 render distance is not doing me any favors. And yeah, the fun thing with this stream is, like, I'd say you came in on one of the ones where, like, it's not as interesting as it normally is, because I got lost for quite a while there. But technically, as far as stream, like, my plan, I did reach my goal. As far as, like, in-game progress. Is that it? A big hole? No. Let's see if I can cheekily drive around and also find it. This should take me just a moment. Definitely not looking up where the Shimmering Isle is. Hypothetically, where is the Shimmering Isle in Final Fantasy IX? Well, obviously, if I was looking at anything, it would clearly say that it's right down here. Down here. Shimmering Island. Yes. Wait, I'm going the wrong way again. It is down here. It's at least in this small patch, because I only have map images to go off of. Exactly why I stuck around when I first joined. I heard you say, like, work that pole or something like that. That sounds about right. Me saying nonsense. Alright, where is this island? There's this one. Oh, well, look at that. That was the Shimmering Island. It only looks the exact same as the Fire Shrine. Oopsie doodle. Pull me in. It says defeated. Mr. Zidane, I'm showing abnormal readings. It feels like the ship is getting sucked in. The good suck. Steiner, Zidane, it's the good suck. It might be dangerous to keep going. Are we gonna bust in on the airship? I wouldn't use that exact terminology. All we know is that this is the entrance. I heard the people of Estogaza call it the Spirit Road. The path that leads souls to Terra. Maybe it's a teleportation gate like the one in Kuja's hideout. Mr. Zidane, we're going to get sucked in. What shall I do? What now, Zidane? We may not be able to turn back. Keep her going. Keep moving forward. We're going out on the deck. What do you mean? If Dagger is right, we can jump into the teleporter. From this height? Yeah, we're just gonna go skydiving. We'll be fine, considering all that we've been through. This is nothing. I think it's a little, like... like, they're doing, like, the... What is it? The... I don't know, there's like a GTA 5 thing where they're all like, we're invincible, we could... Oh, no, it's not GTA 5. It's Fast and Furious, where they're like, just by the end, in like movie 10, they're like, yeah, we can go to space, we can do anything. We've survived like 10 of these movies. Who the hell cares? And then they just do it. The pre-rendered cutscenes are so good. Because back then, Square Enix was like, oh, we have the budget to make all these pre-rendered cutscenes, why don't we make a movie? And then they did make a movie called Final Fantasy The Spirits Within, and it was so bad that the creative director for the series got fired. He left, but like, yeah, it's messy. They kind of thought they were on top of the world with this sort of technology. They tried to make Miku, but for movies. They made like a whole woman, and it's like, this is the first like completely CG woman, and you can put her in any film. And then she was only in The Spirits Within, because that movie failed. Could this be Terra? My silly ramble about nothing. What's this light? Could it be? It's Garland! So you finally came. The time has come at last, the one who folds time. Who the heck are you? Just cuts him off immediately. Ask my name, will you? Then let us ask, what is your name? My name is what is your... What do you mean? What's your problem? I'm trying to tell you my name. So you believe a given name has meaning? Are we really getting philosophical on it? Also, believe it or not, this big guy in like the big old evil like Dark Knight suit is not our main villain. Boy, you have been bewitched by the light of the blue moon. What do you know? You must be from Terra. You best start believing in Terra, Zidane. You're on it. You know nothing, and that is all. You ever get into games like Red Dead? I actually, believe it or not, I played Red Dead Revolver, which is like the very first one on like Xbox, like the original Xbox as a kid. I got pretty far into it. I have like very good memories of it. And I skipped on like Red Dead Redemption when that came out, because I like didn't have it for the 360. But what I did have was Undead Nightmare, and I loved that game to death. I put a lot of hours into it. And then Red Dead 2 is one of those games where like I say I'll buy, but I just never get around to it because I know it's going to be a major time sink, and I'm like, do I want to? Like, I know it's like Game of the Year when it came out or whatever, but like, I don't know. There's a lot of media like that where I'm scared to play it because I feel like I'll get too invested and it'll just take up all my time. Let's see. Oh, I missed that dialogue box. Dagger, are you alright? Yes, everyone's fine. Come, let's hurry. This is a good layout. My main layout. This is Terra, and the game's kind of breaking its format to just show just how alien this planet is by, like, just using Arial font to show that. The second one's on sale right now for like $20. Buy it, trust. I might. I don't know if it's Steam Deck compatible. I'll probably consider it. Ooh, disappearing. Wonder if that online DLC ever came out. I know that was like a big deal that people wanted. Coronet. I love that they're like See, this is a way to incorporate the main motif without being draining, like in Ipsen Castle. It's like the dungeon we were just in. This is like the nicer version of that. I'm guessing it's on Steam. Yeah. Then yeah, I'll probably consider it. And it's not a purchase I'll regret. It's just like, you know, I'm kind of in a state now where it's like, you know, with a job and everything, it's like I play games on like the easiest difficulty just to kind of like get through them quicker and things like that. So like, can't promise I'll get the ideal experience, but I'll enjoy it to the best of my ability. That's really all I could ask for there. Hey, wait up. Combat on Terra? Alright, what weird junk are we fighting? Oh, just a bunch of little goo balls. That's fine. Didn't know I'd be fighting toppings, but this is fine. Virus combo? Oh, are we in like the cyber network? Can't tell if they fused into one or if one died. Bonk. Oh wait, I have a sound effect for that. Where is that? Not quite the one I was looking for, but that's fine. That's the one. I kind of forget I have a soundboard. I only just set that up like last stream for funnies. I play it during like voiced cutscenes, typically. Nice. It's another one of the books. Wow, they are really leveling. But this is like one of the final areas of the game, so I guess no time like the present for that sort of thing. Ah, the backgrounds here are gorgeous. What's your problem? Maybe we should follow her and find out. It's pretty easy, and you can just play for like an hour and still get the same experience. That's good. I like the whole, like, you know, pick up and play mentality. Plus, like, the good thing with getting into a game really late is, like, you know, if you ever, like, get stuck, I suppose it's, like, really easy to, like, find what to do and not just look stupid on Reddit. Demon's Fest. I'm getting all kinds of items. Who are you? You don't remember anything, do you? Follow me and you will understand us. And maybe your own heritage as well. So yeah, that's the gimmick. That's what these people are trying to say, is Zidane is from Terra. Hey, wait, hold on a sec. But at some point, he was, like, dropped off at Earth, and that's just kind of a thing. And he does not know any of this. It's only been, like, alluded to that, like, he doesn't know where he came from or anything like that. Once you go on, you'll see. And Zidane's not even... Oh, great. One-step combat. Alright. Zidane's not even, like, my favorite Final Fantasy protagonist by any means, because, like, he kind of... In a way, he's, like, the quintessential Final Fantasy protagonist. He's, like, chipper, and, like, he's like, alright, let's go team, things like that, but he's got a lot of, like, underlying things there, and, like, self-doubt issues and so on, and I like how they build that up. It's just they wait so late to show that development. Like, Cloud is an interesting character from the get-go, but Zidane's kind of a slow burn. And I think that's what makes these segments later on hit harder. So it's a give and take. Oh yeah, for sure. I'll have a gay old time. Day one, I'll probably put, like, a lot into it. Especially if I don't have anything going on. And, like, if I get sucked into it, I get sucked into it. I think that's probably how that'll go down. Alrighty. At someone level, I didn't see who. Kind of pressed the button too fast there. Like this Rainbow Road we got going on. There we are. What the heck? What is this place? It looks really artificial, so different than before. Yeah, but it doesn't seem very lively. Welcome home. This is where you belong. The place to which you shall offer yourself is here. This place is freaky. Brand Ball. 7 Brand Ball. Hold on a second. What the heck are you talking about? What the... This place is shaking. Not really conveyed very well. It is through my controller. They're really bringing out all the pre-rendered cutscenes for this one. Is that Alexander? No, we're on a big airship. Okay, that's the gimmick. Oh no, we're looking at one. That's the Invincible. That's what absolutely nuked Dagger's, like, whole kingdom. The one she was in charge of. And that's really sad. It's just here on Terra. And there she goes. Dagger, wake up! Dagger! Damn it, what the heck's going on? Oh, you know, it's not like the one thing that, like, caused her whole, like, life trauma flew by and gave her a whole, like, Vietnam flashback. You were completely oblivious. My sentiments exactly. Just like a newborn child. You don't know why you were given life, or for what purpose you exist. You simply shout to emphasize your life, your own existence. You are completely oblivious. We gotta find a place for her to rest. Oh, hey, Steiner. Zidane, leave the princess to me. You must go... Reconnoiter? That's a word I've somehow never seen before in my life, and I'm an English major. That's kind of bonkers. Yeah, you're right. There's gotta be some place around here. Watch over her, Steiner. I'll be right back. I can't have Steiner? Oh, well, that's fine. Freya, you're up. Completely forgot her name for some reason. What's going on? Everyone has a tail, and their hair is just like mine. Hello. Hey, what are you guys up to? You look like a kid to me. I'm 75. We possess no age. We were built this way. And you? Hey, is there a place around here to get some rest? Why do you rest? Why? Don't you guys go to sleep at night? Not that I'm sleepy right now, but... By night, do you mean the condition in which light recedes? Yes. Yeah, duh. Look, I don't have time for an interview. Where can I find an inn? There is the entrance. Right there, huh? Gotcha. This looks like a good place for Dagger to get some rest. What's up with everyone here? They're all so stiff. I don't know why, but I have a bad feeling about this place. We're getting Star Warsy on it. Well, first things first, I gotta bring Dagger back here. Wait, did you not bring her with you? The one time a party member's somewhere else and not just with me. Excuse me. Do you have any medicine? Hello? Is there a place I can buy some medicine around here? Hello? I'm asking if you have any medicine. Ah, why is this place so full of weirdos? Everyone has a tail like Zidane. Oh, if I could only find some Pimo herbs, I could make some wake-up powder for her. But is this my lucky day? No! Found you. You're that girl, right? It's your fault Dagger collapsed, you know. Oh, never mind. Say, do you have any medicine at all? She will soon awaken. Oh, you just know that? Yeah, how do you know? Where is your man? Girl, where's your man? Who's your man? My man? My man? Are you talking about Zidane? Even I never call him that. But too bad for you, he and Dagger are super hot for each other. You don't have a chance with him. Oh, that's what she thinks is going on? Never heard of it either. I almost failed English the last couple of years, so I'd say I'm pretty qualified. Yeah. Tell him I'm waiting in the underground laboratory. Yeah, it's kind of quirky that I'm in English, like, studying it, only because, like, I have bad dyslexia, and, like, I do that thing where as I'm typing, I tend to, like, I could write something like, the cow goes to the store, but since I'm thinking ahead as I write, it comes out as, the cow went store. It's like, okay, that's not exactly what I wanted to say, but since I hit send, I can't exactly take that back. But I love writing. I love telling stories, and that's just kind of what I do. So that's just kind of what I went to college for. Dagger. Princess, why must you suffer more? Damn it. Yeah, so that's Steiner. Steiner used to be her, like, caretaker, and he was like a big boy knight, basically. What is the matter, Zidane? Why, you haven't been yourself at all. What the heck do you mean I haven't been myself? I'm sorry. I don't even know what's wrong with me. I just can't concentrate with this blue light. Princess, you have awoken. What made you lose consciousness so suddenly? I've remembered. Remembered what? It wasn't a storm that destroyed Maiden Sari. It was the eye on that airship that destroyed Maiden Sari. You remember, don't you? The eye was also there when Alexandria was leveled. Yes, there was a large eye in the sky from which light emanated. Now that you mention it, it was there when Bahamut went wild at the Lifa Tree. Yes, it was there in the sky. It must be the same airship. What? Then that must be the ship that slew Her Majesty. Rusty. It's like, now's not the time. That's her mom. That's her mom. She's gonna be bummed out. She's probably gonna collapse again. Because this game doesn't do very good female writing, I will say that. I'm sorry, Princess. Don't worry about it. I've already come to terms with that. That ship took everything from me. It took away my parents, my homeland, Alexandria, everything. How terrible. Dagger, are you alright? Yes, I'm fine. No, you're not. You're still pale. You gotta rest. How come everyone looks so pale? What's wrong? No need to be concerned. A strange place such as this is cause enough for exhaustion. Oh. Hey, where are you going, Zidane? Oh, that's right. That weird girl. That girl led us here. It said something strange again. She said she was waiting for you in some underground laboratory. What a perv. Zidane? He just leaves. If I'm being honest, I don't have a chance with anything like that. I don't know how to use a comma or a period. That's fair. Especially, like, when I'm typing online, like, I don't do any of that. I hardly use punctuation. I use, like, exclamation points, but, like, I feel like periods are too, like, formal, and, like, people are gonna feel like I'm mad. It's that sort of thing where, like, your parents message you, and it's like, I'm coming home, period. And it's like, oh, something horrible must have happened. You seem, like, upset. So, I don't want to come across like that. Big Crystal, this is the thing on the box art! Anyway. Fleeting knowledge is useless to vessels, but information is given to prevent mental atrophy. A planet's color indicates its shape. Gaia is blue, Terra is red. So is this Gaia? Like, is this like the planet? It's just shaped like a big crystal? The flow of souls means that a planet has life. The stoppage of souls means that a planet is dead. Okay. Oh, there's like pods. We measure their suitability as vessels for our research in order to create and grow a higher breed of genome. Like genome soldiers. Response value 358. Okay. Oh, so that's what's going on. Jeez, I should have guessed. So this is what you wanted to show me? Yes, I'm glad you understand. I don't want to understand, sorry, but I'm not like that. She's insinuating that Zidane is a genome, just like a clone person, basically. Which would also, in a way, make him similar to Vivi, which is basically like a puppet that was meant to destroy, that was given life, and then grew sentience on his own separately, because he was supposed to be like a soldier, basically. Even though they all have minds of children, like the minds of children. I mean, all these guys with tails who look just like me, they're a bunch of zombies. My teachers just came to terms with it. My essays are just one long sentence with absolutely no purpose. That's kind of how I was, but with math. I had like a tutor that was like always in the room with me. And it was just like always looking over my shoulder. I hated that. Is that what they're called? Because, like, I haven't really passed math since, like, the 3rd grade. But for some reason, I passed, like, Algebra 1 when I had that. I don't know why. Like, something about, like, when you put shapes to it, it makes more sense to me in this weird roundabout way. I don't know why. It's just how it happened. It's the name of the seed given to all of us. Its name is Genome. It's like Genova stuff. Talk about a letdown. Who'd have guessed that the home I've yearned for would be a dump like this? No wonder I never found it. It's not even on Gaia. Why are you not happy? You have returned to the place of your birth. Happy? You guys can process that emotion? Look at them. Look at all their blank faces. I got lost after 6th grade. Yeah, I don't know why. And for kids now, it's even harder. Like my littlest sister, when I was talking to her like a while back, they were teaching her like complicated multiplication questions, and she's only in like 3rd grade, and not like 8 times 8 times stuff. It's like 13 times like 56. It's like I don't know that. I'm an adult. I used to gloat when I was young because it's like I know what 12 times 12 is. It's 144 because in like times tables it only goes up to 12. So I just thought that if I knew the highest number combination that I could seem smart around school. It was not the case at all. And we were built to watch over each other and work together as soulless genomes. What's it all for? Get to the point already. How come I grew up on Gaia if I was born here? I'm alive, I have a soul, why is everyone here so, not that? Because you are special. What? We are mere vessels. You have been given a greater purpose. The will of Garland is absolute. This is fun and cute because it's a really good callback. Garland is the guy we saw in like the big like Black Knight armor. And that name is borrowed from the main antagonist of Final Fantasy I. His name was Garland. Recently, there was a game called Strangers in Paradise Final Fantasy, which is kind of like a Souls-like. And in that game, you play a weird AU of events where you actually play as Garland, and they name him Jack Garland, and it's where all those, like, YouTube clips from that guy being like, there's like a villain and he's like, I'm going to like destroy and level this whole town. You are meaningless, blah blah blah. And they're like, shut the fuck up, where's chaos? And they like punch him in the face. That's where like that's kind of what Garland is now. But like back in Final Fantasy 1, he was a far more like down to earth villain. He was like a knight that was like corrupted and then thrown in like a time vortex and like caused all the problems of the game. You have to like go back in time to stop him. And like you yourself caused the villain to exist because in the moment you killed him, you like sent him back in time. It was weird. It was on the NES. 4th grade I tested with a math level of 4th grade, and apparently that's where I hit my limit. Well, I'm sure at the time you must have felt like real smart. It's good to like ride that. Let's see here. Garland watches over this planet. His mission is to restore the people of Terra. Restore the people of Terra? You mean people besides these guys here? They are merely vessels, so am I, and so are you. But the true people of Terra have been asleep for ages, waiting for their time to come. When the time is right, the light of this planet will change from blue to red, and Gaia will become Terra. Wait a second, so the people of Terra are out to take over Gaia? Yeah, we've established this. What else can there be? Terra has always absorbed new planets to survive. And when the time comes, the souls of people of Terra will occupy the genome, such as the restoration of the people of Terra. Why do they have to be so tedious? Why don't they just wipe us out with magic like they did in Alexandria? Once Garland tried to use a more forceful method, but failed. Then he should just quit and leave Gaia alone. Because of his failures, he was forced to wait a long time. To wait until Gaia's civilizations gained tremendous power, the power to use Eidolons, which are summons in this game. So that's why you attacked the Summoner's Village and destroyed Alexandria. Planets have a cycle of souls. Souls are born from this planet and then return to it. Garland planned to gain control of that very cycle. And you were supposed to help him achieve that. What? Garland is waiting for you. Come. What do you think you're doing? I don't care about all this Terra and Gaia stuff. So yeah, he was sent to the planet basically to destroy it. And I guess we're kind of doing like a Goku thing with that, I suppose. Zidane isn't back yet. And with Dagger not feeling well, I wonder where he is. Aiko. No, Dagger, you can't get up yet. I'm alright. Listen, I want to ask you a favor. Oh? Just tell me and I'll get right on it. I want you to go find Zidane. Huh? Oh, sure, okay. Oh, I get it. You're getting jealous. No, I'm not. I just have a feeling something terrible is going to happen. Alright, I'll get him. So just stay here and rest. Active time event! Place to call home. So an active time event lets you see what another character is going through. Oh, of course it's a stupid one with Quina. Anyway. 8th grade, I had less than 20% in all my classes and passed the grade somehow. Still one of my proudest moments. That's really tight. It's always nice when you just, like, squeak by a little bit. My final year of high school, because I moved around a lot, they just kind of shadow dropped on me in the last, like, 6 months. Like, hey, you know those classes you thought you passed? Well, you actually didn't. Here is, like, 6 classes to make up in credit recovery, so I was up till like 2 a.m. like every night knocking that out. It was such a hassle, and I didn't get it finished until the day before graduation. Why you all watch Stone? Is Stone edible? Is it for barbecue? The Stone isn't edible. You should try it. No answer. I think I lick it. Please lick this, like, siphoning of this, like, planet that has, like, souls swirling around it. That sounds like a funny outcome. You know answer, so you know mind, right? It's very salty. Oh, who's that? Oh, hey, Zidon's here. What are you doing here, Zidon? Huh? Oh, hi, Quina. You stand here, say nothing, then you just like other dummies. No can tell difference. They say someone always has double somewhere. There are so many of you here. So he's stupid. He's like, wow, yeah, there's always like someone in the world who looks like you, but it's weird because there's like a billion of you here. This world's a strange place, no? Yeah, I guess. Zidon, what matter? You no seem yourself. One of those people that actually do the things when you get it, or do you wait like 2 weeks? When it comes to like schoolwork, I typically wait till the last minute and just happen to squeak it out. That, or I like come up with a like decent excuse to give me more time, and then I do it. But I never tell people to live by my example. Besides, it's not just I'll do that for stuff that I find fun, but that's more of a like that's more of a selfish thing. Like, I loved doing video projects or like anything that was like even semi-creative. That's more where I thrived. It's like, okay, I'll do this, especially if it's a group project where I can get my friends and just do something stupid. That's what I live for. Besides, it's not just me. You look just like your master, too. Of course, Master Quail is Q-Clan. We same. I guess he's saying, like, yeah, this is like the same situation with your tribe. This is my tribe, but I didn't ask for this, so that sucks. Yeah, I guess everyone looks the same to someone from another race. This feels like a larger question, Zidon, and I can't really get into that one. Maybe you're right. What'd he say? Same race? All right. Oh, hey, I'm playing as Aiko. That never happens. Speaky. Do you wish to rest too, Aiko? Nah. Princess, why must you suffer more? Oh, hey, there's a chest here. I didn't even see that. An elixir? Ah, dope. Those are the things that you typically, like, save for the final boss, because it's like a full restore and, like, everything else. Where the heart is. My brother and I are building a cannon. Would you count that? That sounds awesome, actually. Yeah, I think that sounds sick. Excuse me. So, what do you guys do here? Oh, yeah, this blue light sure is pretty, isn't it? Vivi trying to rizz up the puppets. You like it too, right? You're all looking at the blue light. The light is unpleasant to us. Oh, really? Oh, it's that girl. Oh, hey Zidon, what are you up to? What do you mean? What are you doing, Vivi? I'm trying to talk with the natives. This boy here seems to be my age and everything. You're wasting your time. They won't give you a decent answer. Oh, but I think I can get through to them. Huh? I'm surprised you feel that way. I don't know why, but I feel like we're similar. Yeah, actually, that's kind of like a thing. I'm glad you picked up on that character in this video game. Similar? What do you mean? I know they're similar to me, but... No, not like that. They're a lot like the black mages we saw on the cargo ship and in Clara. Of course, we don't look alike at all, but I can see one thing. Their minds aren't hollow. I think that their minds are just out to lunch for a little while. Not hollow, huh? Hey, where are you going, Zidon? I think I'm finally starting to understand this game. Yeah, luckily, like you're getting the big info dump, so like you're kind of getting where all the characters are coming from with their individual arcs and what's going on here. This scene coming up here with Zidane is not only my favorite scene with him, but it's probably one of my favorite scenes in like any game ever. It really dives into like a lot of different territory that I really like because Zidane is the cookie cutter like bored like you know, oh yeah, I'm the protagonist. Let's go. Let's do all the things. Like blah blah blah. Zippy zoo da. But Zidane's about to be hit with like a really really heavy revelation that's going to just completely make him rethink his entire life, and he's going to kind of spiral a bit. And I really like that from characters like him because it's a good dive. What's the thing? It's like there's a thing with characters where you get to see someone's true colors when they're at like their lowest point. And I really like that we get to see that with Zidane. It's explored in a very mature way. Hey, were you talking? Where are you taking me? I told you you are going to see Garland. Yeah, of course, but this way's a dead end. There is a way. See, you may find him through the portal. He awaits where the souls sleep, the floating castle, where souls hide their time, or bide their time until their restoration. Pandemonium. Will you not say farewell to your friends? I don't care what I am. I was born here, wasn't I? If so, then I'm an enemy of the people of Gaia. You learn quickly. Make no mistake, I won't join your side. If we are actually relatives, then I want to take care of this little family matter myself. Yeah, he's like, I just want answers. That's kind of like the only reason I'm here. That's kind of his ulterior motive. Okay, after that, I think I'm going to head to bed. I'm getting kind of tired, but I gotta be up early tomorrow. Yeah, that's fine. I'll try to, like, hurry it along there. Hey, Amarant, did Zidane go this way? Yeah, it seems so. He had a real serious look on his face. I knew something was wrong. Gonna go look for him, right? I'm trying to say I'll go with you, catch my drift. That's funny, because he hates Aiko. Now, where to? Ah, there we are. Hello, you. Now you listen to me. Where did you take Zidane? He went on his own to see Garland. Garland? Ooh, that's a sinister name. That's funny. But Zidane wouldn't just leave us hanging. Actually, he chose to do just that, yeah. He went to find out the reason for his existence. Liar, that's a terrible lie. I'm an enemy of the people of Gaia, he said as he walked through the gate to Pandemonium. We gotta tell the others. Don't make me do that, please. Heaven grant the wandering souls eternal repose. Here we are. This is the big one. I love this scene. So this must be Garland's haunted mansion. Talk about bad taste and interior decorating. Alright, time to teach this tyrant a thing or two. Okay, we're good. So we meet again. There he is! Who are you? I mean, you were told. 12 years ago, I lost one of my most prized genomes. I created him and sent him to Gaia to disrupt the cycle of souls there. You are that genome. I am glad you have returned. Shut up, nobody tells me what to do. And I didn't come here to answer to you. Let me guess, you must be Garland. And what if I am? Like the text box says I am. Then you're going down, but first you're gonna tell me everything. Like, why did I grow up on Gaia, and why do you want to destroy it? I have no intention of destroying Gaia, I only wish to make Gaia into Terra. What did you just say? Of course, not everything went as planned, you growing up on Terra, on Gaia, for example. There is another one built as you were. He may be the one who threw a wrench into my gears. He? Who the heck are you talking about? Someone you know quite well. Follow me. The time when the aura of Gaia will turn to crimson glow of Terra has not yet come. Exciting. I may need your help anyway. Pandemonium. Luckily, this is not a dungeon. This is follow a guy while he yaps. But the yapping is very, like, this is, this is a good info dump in my opinion. I don't know. It's tricky. It's not like Yakuza 3, where it just, like, dumps the entire plot on you at, like, the very end. It's like, I don't know. It's different. Stop! You also just get to see sides of characters you don't typically get to see. Now tell me everything. I constructed the genomes to be vessels for the souls of the peoples of Terra when they awaken. But 24 years ago, I gave life to a genome that was very much like you. His will was too strong to make him into a proper vessel, and I even considered discarding him. But then I thought I should put his strength to use. I sent the genome as my servant to disrupt the cycle of souls on Gaia. Yeah, so tell me who he is already. Do you not yet know? You and he are very much alike. Alike? I've never met anyone like me. That is not true. You judge only by appearance. I mean someone with a soul similar to yours. The one I sent to Gaia might also be called your brother. And his name is Kuja. So, Kuja is the actual, like, big bad of this game, and he has been shown many, many times, just not during this segment. Kuja, he's a genome? Impossible, he doesn't even have a tail. He is only hiding it. He denies his own identity. He rejects the meaning of his existence and tries to assert his own individuality. Don't you see the resemblance? Shut up, I'm not like him at all. He said the same thing when speaking about the other genomes. I'm not like these guys. Cool that he even, like, speaks kind of like Zidane when, like, in a one-on-one conversation. Because, as we've seen with these genomes, they do quote people word for word. His ambition was unbecoming of a genome, but it was perfect for the mission I gave him. To bring war and chaos to Gaia, that was what I sent him to do. To induce an unnaturally chaotic flow. So then why? The disruption of the flow of souls is best brought about by war. And what he did for me far exceeded my greatest expectations. Then what about me? How did I end up on Gaia? When he received the gift of life in Bran Bal, Kuja could not bear it. He could not bear to see a genome with more power than his own. He felt threatened. Kuja discarded you. He dropped you onto Gaia, the world he would destroy. So I was to be your slave just like Kuja to start a war on Gaia? That is correct. I did not expect Kuja to abandon you, but I believed it was his nature. And to him, bringing war to Gaia would prove his victory over you. Perhaps it is because of his desire to justify his existence that he let you live as well. It is kind of like, that we're getting, like, the entire villain's motivation explained to us by his dad, but it's whatever, and, like, not from the guy. So that is why the blood of thousands had to be spilled? Are you referring to Kuja's ambition, or to our plan to disrupt the cycle of souls? Both! And what exactly do you gain by disrupting that cycle of souls or whatever? We must sort the souls. I want to disrupt Gaia's cycle and drain its souls, filling the void with the souls of Terra. To speed the cycle of souls is to speed the work as a whole, thus war. And in time, Gaia's souls are gone and Gaia's become Terra. But how? You saw it with your own eyes. You saw the Lifa tree and the mist it emits. The role of the Lifa tree is that of soul divider. The mist you see comprises the stagnant souls of Gaia. Oh yeah, but we stopped the mist, so much for that. All you saw was the back of the tree. Even now, the Lifa tree blocks the flow of Gaia's souls, while it lets those of Terra's flow freely. Come and see for yourself. See the true form of this planet. We're getting to it. It's just, after the gap sesh, that's where, like, the cool thing happens. What is this? Think of it as an observatory, a place to measure the radiance of Gaia and Terra. What are you talking about, and what is that weird light? That is the center of the planet, the end and the beginning of the cycle of souls. The light remains Gaia's for now, but when the blue changes to crimson, all will belong to Terra, and its restoration will be complete. That is why I wrapped up the light in the Lifa tree, to prevent the cycle of the judgment of souls on Gaia from inside the planet. Such is the Lifa tree's true purpose, its true form. All you saw was its material form. The flow of Gaia's souls cannot be changed simply by stopping the disposal of mist. So Kuja's just an angel of death who sends souls to the tree of Lifa? Yes, my angel of death, but only until you came of age. What do you mean? His soul is not eternal. I was going to create you next, after all. You mean you won't need Kuja's soul once I grow stronger than him? Precisely. Soon that time will come. Well, now you should be fully aware of the meaning of your existence. Yeah, I'm aware of all the laughter, all the tears I've shared with the people I grew up with on Gaia. Forget all that. You are destined to live among the stars for all eternity. You have the power, the position, and the motive to do it. I wouldn't want that kind of power if I only had a place to call home. My brothers in Tantalus, Vivi, Freya, Amaranth, Quina, Steiner, Aiko, and Dagger. My home is with them in Gaia. If you say I have a motive, then it's to punish all of you who brought pain to my friends. I'll destroy Terra. That's reason enough for my birth here as a genome. Regrettable. I thought your soul would be perfect for a new Angel of Death. I am the new Angel of Death. Yours. Don't you know what it means to meet your maker? Shut up. I've heard enough of your crap. I'm taking you out right here, right now. It's a solo, I guess. Foolishness. The body becomes a vessel, which greets a new soul. What's happening? Yeah, that was his, MK Ultra, trigger word. He's too good to make into a regular genome, but I have no choice. His sleeper agent code, that's the term I'm looking for. Ah, it's Kuja! There he is. The twink. I can't believe I actually returned to this place, but soon the power will be mine alone. Just you wait, Garland, and you too, Zidane. I'll exact sweet revenge upon you both for insulting me. I'll make the people of both Gaia and Terra know who rules over all of them. And then he laughs maniacally because he's evil. Hey, aren't I on that thing? Here we are. I'm so excited. Yes! This is the You're Not Alone scene. Who am I? The song that is composed for this point is one of my favorite songs ever composed for Final Fantasy because it's called You're Not Alone. And the entire gimmick is it breaks the conventions of all of this game's soundtrack and brings in electric guitars and just goes really somber, While My Guitar Gently Weeps style with it, because this character is going through deep emotional turmoil where they're just questioning their entire existence, and throughout this segment their friends are going to come to them and be like, no, you're not like this is not who you are, blah blah blah, and he's like, I don't even know who I am, and it just really heightens the emotions of this scene, and I adore it, and it really gets me. Who am I? I don't know anything. I cannot think at all. Zidane. Yeah, I was called that once. Many people called me that. You always have to show off, don't you? Yeah, maybe I do. Why, you worthless medicant. I hate your big words. Yep, sounds about right. How very becoming of you. Becoming of me? I really learned a lot by traveling with you, Zidane. Yeah, right. I have nothing to teach. You teach me many things, more important than tasty munchies. No, I don't know anything. You call that friendship? 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 Zidane. I don't know who I am. You're always there for me, Zidane. I'm so tired. How come you're always so... I am an empty vessel. I love this song so much. Zidane. Who? Wake up, Zidane. Who? Come on, Zidane, wake up. Ow. Zidane! Vivi, Aiko. Thank goodness you're alive. We thought you were dead. Oh, we were so worried. Why did you come here all by yourself? What are you doing here? Huh? We came to save you, of course. And it wasn't easy. You went off all alone. Leave me alone. So throughout this whole process, his, like, mind is basically being wiped due to the, like, trigger word, basically. Huh? This has nothing to do with you. And he's trying to, like, fight it all off, like, mentally on his own. And it's just, like, a big thing. Because he already has, like, a lot of self-doubt stuff that's been, like, implied throughout the game. And now it just really comes crashing down. There he goes, being the tough guy. Look, Zidane, it's not about you. Come on, Zidane, don't be like that. Let's... Shut up. Just shut up, you stupid brat. Zidane? Dot, dot, dot. Zidane, wait up. You need rest, Zidane. Will you little twits just shut up? There are some things kids can't understand. And we are forced into combat. Alone. There we go. Did I swear I equipped his better stuff. Okay, yeah, I did. Good. Bio. And I know it's just like, oh, it's like a song, whatever, but like, I don't know, I feel like the way the music, like, the way the song is composed just like perfectly encapsulates what this, like, particular feeling is. And it's hard to explain. I'm so into it. Looks like you need some help. And now we have a bit of a fighting chance. Do I have White Wind yet with you? Dragoon. Yes, I do! There's at least some healing. Okay, good. It just does regen, but I guess that'll do for now. Surely he's almost down. Hey, okay, good. I was about to say, please hit Freya with that. That would make my day. I was about to say, of course, that one's going to hit Zidane, but it's okay because my regen kind of covered that. There we go. Can't you even take care of yourself? This kind of checks, because, like, they were traveling together, so it makes sense. Like, by that I mean Freya and Amarant. There we go. Down for the count. And there's no victory animation. How foolish of you to go alone. Damn hypocrite, always talking about friendship when you're nothing but a selfish loner. I can take care of myself. Come back, Zidane. Just struggling to move or get anywhere as his mind's being just ruptured. And everyone's just trying to clear him a path, really. I will not be defeated so easily. Now I'm mad, I cook you good. Steiner, Quina, what are you doing? How about thee? I'm just kind of thrown into this one. So good. Oh, I'm glad Steiner still has float. That is very convenient. Bonk him real good. Unfortunately with them... Oh! Instant kill! Oopsie doodle. Unfortunately for them, I just have Steiner here and not Vivi, so I cannot infuse my attacks with magic. So I'm hoping that I can just go to town on them here. Knocks out the target, reduce the enemy's attack power. Charge sounds so useless. Make near-death allies attack. It's like, I guess I can see the appeal of that. You guys. So yeah, this is that, like, your friends are here for you, kind of like power of friendship stuff, but it's a lot more personal. I did 9999. That's awesome. That's the highest amount of damage I can possibly do. Yeah, no, you deserve that level. Humph. What an unworthy opponent. Zidane, you know, can leave us. I still want to take... I want you to take me place, have lots of good food. Yeah, that's really easy to read for me. I've not yet concluded whether or not you are the right man for Her Highness, mind you. That's what you're on about? You picked up on the bit before, like, Aiko did? Just leave me alone. I don't want to trouble you anymore. You're all a bunch of babysitting bastards. But trust me, I know that I'm the worst bastard here. Self-deprecation. That's a big fella. See if I can gut that chin enough to stay alive. Ow. It just trips me. Okay, that's decent damage at least. Making me wish I had float, because that might hurt. And if I were floating, that would do nothing to me. Oh, okay, well that did nothing to me anyway. It's a good thing about leveling so much. I know, there's also like the deeper meta of like, Zidane is a depressed individual and he's like pushing on and just like kind of like, you know, you push it down to your toes so far that like eventually it just comes to a head. That was scripted. His dagger. Is this how you want to solve the problem? Which problem? Zidane, knock him around. And you, don't die, please. Actually, casting float would be very beneficial. I'll just have Zidane focus on damage and Dagger just float everybody. And then on the next turn, if that even happens with Dagger, I'll cast a summon to end the fight. Earthshake. And with luck, that will do nothing to me. Why did Zidane go down? Oh, good. Okay, so it missed. Summon. What sounds good here? Let's summon Bahamut. Frick this guy. Big boy summon while I take a sip of water. Just carpet bomb this guy with a big dragon. Big A beam. Oh yeah, that did it. Summon the Eidolon Bahamut. I could have sworn I've done that already. I don't know why I got the achievement now. Dagger. You try to do everything by yourself, don't you? Try to understand, I don't want to cause trouble to anyone. Aren't we your friends? I want to think so, that's why I always... Look, I'm not from Gaia. I was just a hairbreadth from becoming the destroyer of Alexandria. I can't accept your friendship so easily. He's like, I could have been the one to have done that to you. Like, you know, cause all your trauma and be, like, horrible. I could have done that just as easily as Kuja could have. You've always protected us. But you still don't understand that we looked out for you, too. We watched your back while you watched ours. And we believed in you the same way you believed in us. Just like you protected us. We want to protect you, Dagger. You say it. My master tell me, somebody give you tasties, you give them tasties too, is good manners. Okay, cute, but like, this isn't what the guy needs. I still not cook you succulent frog yet, Zidane. Quina. Chivalry requires a knight to look after his comrades in arms. I will not abandon you. And I shall follow you to kingdom come if I must. You remember that. It's very good because Steiner's been a character throughout the whole game who's just been like very outwardly just like hates Zidane because of everything that he's dragged him through. So it's like it's really nice. Steiner. And now he's also being like, you know, I don't know if like you're fit for like the princess, meaning that like he'd be cool with that. Now I don't know. It's fun. What am I supposed to do with you guys? The feeling is mutual. All right, let's go. Wait, where are the 4 others? You don't think they've been trapped? It's possible. You should not have left them. That's right, I mean, really. I'm sorry, let's head back. Together this time. I do wish they delved into it just a little more. I recall, because, like, I haven't played this game through in full since, like, let's see, freshman year of high school, so, like, 2017 or 18. So yeah, I recall that scene being a lot more drawn out in a good way. But yeah, that was basically it. So if you need to head to bed, you are totally free to. I will probably be ending stream as soon as I reach the next checkpoint. Really good progress this time around. Zidane! Oh, I guess they're all fine. Zidane, why did you leave us? I'm sorry, you were right. I need everyone's help. Don't leave us again, okay? Never. So you've had a change of heart? Yeah, rather quick one, I might add. What a busy guy, coming and going all the time. Yeah, but not anymore. We have to stop Garland. Oh yeah, that's right. A Moogle followed me all the way from Bran Ball. Just tell me if you need rest, Kupo. I need a save point is what I need. Alright, now we can work our way out of this depressing castle. Because we're all together now. Good stuff. Let's remove you, because I hate you. Alright, everyone else is good. Hey, Moogle. Switch party members, Mog Shop. What's on the shop? An Avenger. Do I even have one of those? Oh, you sell good stuff, actually. I'll buy that next time around. For now, let's see. What is that? Platina armor. Alright, yeah, I think I'm gonna head to bed then. Good night, have a good rest of your stream. I'll be sure to drop by next time you're live. Yeah, thank you very much for stopping by. It's been a blast having you around. I really mean that. So I'm gonna use a tent, and then I'm gonna save, and I'll probably end stream there. Alright, good stuff. Let's save. Alright, I will do my little ending spiel, and then I will hop off. Thank you so much for the follow, by the way. It really does mean a lot. That definitely helps push me. Alright. Little outro thing. I'm Dribs the Rasky. You can find me typically on Wednesdays and Saturdays at 10:30 p.m. CST. You can also find me under the same handle on just about every social media. And yeah, more edited content over on the VOD channel. And that's about it. Next stream, I'll probably be continuing this just because we're only like 1, maybe 2 streams away from finishing this game out completely. And that'll be that. So, I will see you all next time. Goodbye.